The question of whether or not one's parents truly loved them is a complex and nuanced one and can vary greatly depending on the individual and their personal experiences. This doesn't mean we can't find the answer. It just means that there are many factors that can influence a person's perception of their parents' love, including their childhood experiences, their relationship with their parents as adults, and their own emotional and psychological well-being. One of the most important things to consider when examining this question is the concept of unconditional love. Unconditional love refers to a type of love that is not dependent on any specific actions or behaviors, and is not limited by any conditions or expectations. Many experts believe that this is the true definition of parental love, as it suggests that a parent's love for their child is not contingent on the child's actions or accomplishments, but rather is a constant and an unwavering force. For example, a parent who is consistently there for their child, providing emotional and financial support, even when their child makes mistakes or goes through difficult times, is likely expressing unconditional love. However, it is important to note that not all parents are capable of providing this type of unconditional love, and that some may struggle with emotional or psychological issues that prevent them from fully loving and supporting their children. For example, a parent who has experienced trauma or has unresolved emotional issues may struggle to show love and affection to their child, even if they truly care for them. Additionally, some parents may have experienced traumatic events in their own lives that make it difficult for them to connect with and show love to their children. So think to yourself, did your parents have any traumatic events? It is also important to consider that some parents may not show love in a traditional or expected way. Some may show love through tough love, discipline, and guidance, while others may express it through material or financial means. For example, a parent who provides their child with the best education and opportunities, but may not be emotionally expressive, may still be expressing love in their own way. In order to truly understand whether or not one's parents truly loved them, it is essential to look at the relationship as a whole and consider the various ways in which love may have been expressed. Additionally, it may be helpful to talk to a therapist or counselor, as they can provide an objective perspective and help individuals process and make sense of their experiences. They can also provide guidance on how to develop a healthier relationship with the parents and how to cope with past traumas. Ultimately, whether or not one's parents truly loved them is a deeply personal question that can only be answered by the individual asking it. It takes a deep understanding of themselves and mature capability to notice that love is not only shown one way. It is also important to understand that the way we perceive love and the way it is expressed can change over time. For example, a person who felt their parents didn't show love to them as a child may understand and appreciate the sacrifices their parents made for them as an adult. This is because as we age, we grow more wise and recognize how different we all interact, think, and feel. Consider the concept of unconditional love, but also take into account the various ways in which love may be expressed and the potential impact of emotional or psychological issues on a parent's ability to show love.